Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button and then you come over here and press this bell. So the bell option, press this one with all. It don't done. It no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for we don help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you.
This government every week they get explanation. Every week something they happen, we pass them can explain. It they reach tell people and they fed up with the explanation. And that is what we are doing now.
Innocent, the political Gina Musa.
Every day, people and they die. The leaders them with the action and why. We sweet country they cry. And who that now? Who can wait? We are the country. All man don't on the move. If you need it, all man don't on the move. All man don't on the move. All man don't on the move. Mr. Kanye, all man don't on the move. Koto Julde, all man don't on the move. BBC journalist, all man don't on the move. All man don't on the move. And the gutter, that's so much you say you don't solve the issue. The issue of bread and
Costa, come.
people they suffer. You don't see bread,
Come.
you don't see butter.
What's that music they come? I they call it Kanomo.
So you want, make we give you chance. From where you come, you just in travel. Then I London to Mariana. Country they cry.
None of that.
Who can wait for guys?
None of that.
All man don't on the move. If you did it, all man
Sit
don't on
down.
it. All man don't.
Sit down. When innocent they talk, say all man don't no more. Who they want talk?
Man, no.
Now you want talk?
I need to go.
Talk back now.
This guy that make no more.
I think you don't forget. So you still remember? When they old, you say they get you.
Pardon, Bawo.
You remember what about you today?
No small.
Me no so run around.
Yeah.
So now, if that man ever you say all man don't no more, who that get man talk now? I not say yesterday, I not say day before yesterday, but today na salon. Any out talk, we say make am back, pass them blow this.
Hey, wait. Where the same person not for talk? Where say they get where they talk? Would that man where the customer me cost?
Who's one?
That man where the customer me cost?
Who's one?
Adebayo.
Now what they do banda? Now where they do banda? If not the old lane.
Let's go.
You know the concern right now. Hey, starting from then Jibril Bambura, the King Sarah the Great, the Adebayo, they all are where they do banda.
That man they talk.
If Naya they need the old lane, me and you say they will just check for talk. I happen.
No talk same. Na back no back and you
Oh, me I not run go.
You want?
Oh, okay. Talk back now.
No, me not to go. No, not to go. That's no more.
Now make us say innocent. Let show where I talk. Who that innocent violent talk? It's all man not to move. So civil society where you see all settlements too, the country all man settlements. The free are full and full. The one that will make acts, will make mind for talk. Where the old, we say we say kidding.
I went to.
Sorry, we may you for talk. I happen.
You want?
Where you?
Pardon, Bawo.
I will talk back now. You talk back?
No. But what the plan so now? That's a bad bad.
I don't only love to you. Me don't know.
You are the plan so you hold me.
What did you want? I mean, pass it.
Me no talk. Me go. Let it go.
Okay. Well, talk back now. Talk back.
Music, the plan.
Come on,
I look the music and the plan.
No, the song fine.
Me I look at.
Hey, Mr. Leka, the song fine.
The man that do talk so.
What you talk now? True. All man don't turn mumu. But what we talk now? Now the question, Andy.
Oh, you know, said I get the question.
Now call her, let's tell her. Say what I want to talk.
You know, said talk more. Would I want me to talk now?
Yes, let all people let her talk.
You know, said.
Let her call her with her too.
You know, said. You want to be in a salon.
Hey.
You want me to talk. I love to you.
The political Gina Musa.
innocent. The cribom, the papa, but the political songs in a salon.
The president Pasmako, because we president Pasmako, they can't back. Because I'm always singing against the government. Although he sing for the youth of this country.
No, what it means say all man don't turn. Nobody know they will talk the truth for the country. Now that's him, you know. I know him. Not to like say he talk bad.
When he say we talk so, say we sing so. You know they are.
Not to like say he talk bad, but who that guy might talk now? So you the political Jena Musa of Sierra Leone, the Kribum, the Papa political song na salon. You show me, you choose who that I want to talk about.
Who that I want to talk na salon? Me, pull me down.
Me back, pull me down.
Take the back from up. The car pull me. Pull me down.
Me not run go.
They are big. You choose.
I run go.
Choose here.
You go show who that I want to talk. We not talk.
Innocent. The political Gina Musa.
Every day, people and they die. The leaders, them with the act so now why? We sweet country, they cry. And who that now? Who can wait? We shall be country. All man don't turn the move. If you need it, all man don't turn the move.
Talk no more.
All man don't turn the move. Yeah. All man don't turn the move. Mr. Kanye. All man don't turn the move. Koto Julie. All man don't turn the move. BBC journalists. All man don't turn the move. Yeah. All man don't turn the move. And the gutter. That's so much you say you don't solve the issue. The issue of bread and butter.
Alright. I think say all man don't turn mumu. That's how we start the program today because the basket full up so much that what I will boss am now the question down there. Today another beautiful day inside your beautiful program and your wonderful channel where we call We Yard. My name na Sembe Pierre, the freedom fighter. Hey, we see something happen at Parliament studio. Another walkout. Well, the opposition, they don't come together and say no to the Western Regional NEC chairperson. They say no to that. Well, we can't know what to make them say no to that one day. Well, we see that meeting where caretaker Bio go all with the junta leader na Guinea. Well, it's like say one of the reasons they don't begin come out because Salon people them we want travel through Guinea for go out of the country. Then don't tap them nor for fly from Guinea. Then say any Salon post we want for fly, let it fly from in country. Hey, who that then defend so? I think we need for know waiting they happen. We hear one other something happened yesterday. When I first hear I said, no, I not believe because this is one of the trusted hospital them where Mrs. na part of. I said, me I not go believe say this thing they happen. But we see 2 autopsy results them, 2 certified results them. They go out. Which one are the correct one? One with sister, according to investigation, according to report where we done the hearing, we find out say a go for the operation, then a left for the operation. Well, the autopsy results them come out and then come up with different things we contradict waiting the hospital give report say na the cause for that we young sister day in Taiwan. Well, we go same way so here from the speaker and deputy speaker as they say, hey, caretaker bio, the angry don't boko, the way out thing don't go up. Now the market now it don't pass Marco. Then the afraid make people not come out na treat. Abbas Bundu. That how we naked boy. Now come out and say that what they not to me. Anyway, so we go inside all of them things them did today. Gagbala they find one and find out waiting to be the end part of all thing. Well, we brother them still there na Germany, brother and sister them still in Germany and then still there on them protest. We try for see how we can arrange one program winner for the woman they no more and Pekin. For let them tell we how this particular thing they unbug them. But now we studying that, plenty things don't they happen. Until you know now, you understand until all man don't turn mumu. All man don't turn mumu. Well, the question now, and this mumu talk, they not just make people they don't turn mumu, then they lock they hold them where some people remember we quit have been balance that time. Then they ask them serious one. So now then they lock all the old them outside people them want for balance them. So anybody will make big mots. We want balance. Then the greedy plan. But the question now, what will happen? We find out, say, inside the last regime, and will have Ali been say, the last government not been the arrest people, but the civic space being contract. You know, the way our people be the talk, it be not tight. But now, we not hear and will have Ali the talk on that kind of thing again. But and now we see that they arrest people and then they lock border up and people and now waiting happen for say them people here get another plan for meet up the election so then go all certain people them we want for make big mods, we want for educate people them. Well, we come into all of that one and they no. If you just join inside the program, please hit for the like button. Please, no wait, no beg you. If you appreciate the program, hit for the like button. Thank you very much. Not sit down at the fence. You see that you hit the like button or you hit the dislike button. But I go encourage you for hit the like button. Any one of the two. Me na liberal somebody, it left to you for choose what you want for do. But me no see you appreciate me. If you appreciate the program, please hit the like button. Share the program for we. Yeah. And then you let your comment down. Now the comment section for let yourself know waiting and the waiting they happen day. Well, I think say we for starts with we brother them na how you call them? Germany. Yes. Let we see how it like for them day, yeah? Germany. Because we understand say plenty things then they go on. Well, as the government, the tower say, no, they're not fake news, then they go all around say they want for deport people then. The people in Germany just the vex because the German people them don't write and say na deport. So for say Germany they lie now, we government don't say Germany they lie per people them because this information not just from people they come out, it comes from the authority them na Germany. So if the authority them na Germany don't say after verification or deportation, then we government say na fake news that one day for say now Germany they don't begin pull fake news. We will come into all of that one day. But first, let me hear it from one way brother. We decide for do one video and pull them out because he say then they work and they work very hard for make sure they take care of them people. Let we watch this particular video and we'll come back just now for make we come and continue the discussion again and again.
Yeah. That's 3 o'clock net now the week, 4 o'clock now the work for starts. It's 3 o'clock net, 4 o'clock now the work they starts. People and they will send message, you know, respond to that they feel bad. When they call you, not pick them call and feel bad. Even cook and they cook. Just breathe now in my belly. Do you a big party, no one need to respond to a message. But this kind of try they try. And the back they want to deport me. Just imagine. I had the parkour. Help the family, help friends them, help people them. You get people who are not happy for that. Who they grumble, somebody sit on America. One woman. He say not to everything for blame government. So I make her ask her, if we not blame government, now that for blame. Other countries they deny for me they not go them people them. Because no matter I be, you get people who didn't also who they think about their home. And knockouts, no documents for saloon. Na football I can play for saloon, who are on away, na basketball, na tennis, who are made a return me back. Me na swim, you know, two face in a desert, two pass here, who can I also, now the people there not glady. You feel safe now 1 million work. And be seen a saloon, who they pay me 1 million, I go risk my life. I'm not crazy. Because life now one. But they do work only be saying na 250 that they pay me. Clean salon. For me they pay me back pass her bribe. My sister not glad for me. No to post sister call me out. Na me life. Me one great life for again a risk. I see my career. They are the big papa government. They are the help people. Please. I'm not sorry for it. Una one they respond to a big, a the work, a busy. Some of now una want see we back na salon. Now hypocrites ask them, now they ask, hypocrites call on they call. Asama Iduyanda, how is it so? You see, but God no go agree. God know what to care for. Do ya migrants to the suffer. Now say Germany, are they Germany? Now mean that the man, German Sultan, and forever go be German Sultan. Yes. And I go make sure so succeed at this land, to help family them back, help friends them. Right? You know what I don't do this short scam I come inside 1 year, what dinner, you know what I don't do home. You know what I do home? You want me to return me back? There will be big salon, more like we safe. More like we safe. With Bonwa lucky.
Okay, so I think this now we bother them, your experience, how them pass na the desert, how them pass na Mediterranean Sea till they reach outside in this right now. Well, they say they not use any passport for go, any documents, not to swim, not to football, not to athletic, nothing. They risk their life for make them go outside and they for make their life better. But now the government say, no, una need for return back because better thing they are so for we are lucky. Are lucky. Then there's yesterday where, or day before yesterday, where as Sidonaya, they tell you but they angry how the trend they go. People then say na fake business. Can take a be of all people them. Sidon they always they talk na the world market at the world market. Na the world. You be know all of this but yet still you make big shots. Now you do inside the business, we don't trust the position to you. Now you prove to we now say you incapable. You're not able. You're not able at all. You they fail woefully. Woefully. You don't disappoint plenty people, especially the Tranga one them, the Kubomb them, will vote for you, will support you, will fight for you. You disappoint them, brah. Uncle, you not disappointment. You really don't embarrass me. You really embarrass me. This not the kind of system where we not be even vote for you for we can't get excuse. Plenty people they don't feel bad right now. Now the Aikoba shame plenty man they make because the tradition, the culture, are just the Aikoba shame. But all man no say things are very and extremely difficult. One bag gets 500,000, basic salary almost. Let's say okay, let's push them 600,000. We buy the one bag gets 500,000, really suit money. Take and say you get for go work. You get for go work. Sometimes you live na Allentown. Let put on this. La no can go atalo. Or la say you live na Upgun. Then what thing they happen? You get for go te you building for go work. It's either you walk from Upgun to Regent Road. You go take transport. You pay 2,000 for go. Don't pay go, You get for return back, Let's say you spend 4,000. You not get for it. 1,000 it's not the again. So I the one that waiting at this thing one call. We na 1,000 we go eat. Wait for make you spend 5,000 for the day. Let's say minimum or maximum for you. That average man they spend 10,000 for day. Transport. And then it get for each way they go work. Not to all time they go begging boss, hey bro, waiting they happen and not it to one time must they make address to himself. So 10,000 times 30, almost that one day, 300,000 plus almost 500,000. Almost you don't go 800,000. Almost then they pay him. Olandi, he get family, he get family. He get picking the way they go school. But this week caretaker always they tell we say waiting. They feed picking in a school. My brother and sister, my family where they watch, they are almost school they inside feet or where this man they feed. If na one, or if not a one grade one, na nothing inside Freetown. But yet still, Freetown will get the angry pass all side. He say they feed people them. Let me go now Koina Dugu. Let we see who's feeding program the way na the government in feeding program. But we also be CRS, no? Then Bolgo. Some of we there with the school will be go then they call them Bolgo school because CRS when they take care of we. Then they give we Bolgo just after the revo. Remember? Good. So CRS still on top of the game and they take care of some people now north and the south. Other organizations the way they do the same thing. My brother and sister them be let caretaker be honest and tell we who school when they pull a money for do school feeding program or government money for do school feeding program. The answer now no. But yet still they boast. Say let it go on dry right now. When they say they go on dry, they feed picking them, they give them lunch, they give them, they buy books, buy this man. Maybe my uncle is shameless, He's shameless. But interestingly, we still full and they live na the green days. What I mean green days? When they say you green, it means say you not civilized. We dey backward. We not still expose it to civilization. So anytime when this man even the talk, we did not say waiting in the talk. Na lie, na dumb thing. But yet still we the clap, yeah. Yes. I dey wonder how still we will liberate ourselves from this mental slavery. I dey wonder, who stem that go ever possible. But notwithstanding that, all man don't tell mumu, we still dey see say it dey happen, it dey go on, and it still dey happen. Then kind within day. We dey come inside the angry, better one, and just be one for touch small bit on this issue of we brother them na Germany. So from that issue there na Germany, I go really want follow we go and see. One time be day where we caretaker been go na Guinea. Where plenty people them they say, wait make he go Guinea, wait make he go Guinea. He even do an interview na CNN when he talk say he defy ECOWAS, he defy AU, he defy even the Mano River Union for make sure say he meet with the junta leader. Well, he been say he do one for the best and he go for discuss things that we get for do the bilateral relationship, things that we get for do with the brothers and brother business or sister business for let them go before. Well, interestingly, one of the things that we then talk behind closed door now for let the junta leader not allow any salon people. I mean any salon people, anybody where they come out na salon for travel out of the country through Guinea, let not allow them. Well, we see plenty people them being gathered na Guinea as the Ethiopian Airlines be ready for take them, then tap the flights and then say let all man return back. No salon person, not they come out na the country through no salon person, not they use Guinea for travel out. None. So then tap the all. But if you think say na kid are the lie, let me go quick one and watch this short video. We'll come back just now.
We are in the airport now. You see a lot of people standing, all Sierra Leoneans standing. They cannot allow anybody to pass. These are all Sierra Leonean people standing. The immigration people passed their verdict for nobody to travel today. So I don't really know what is going on. Now look at the flight. The flight is on the way turning. The Ethiopia flight. Yeah. So this is the problem now. Agents, passenger, all of them are here. All of them are here now. Yeah. We are facing a big problem in Conakry International Airport, Guinea.
Okay, so you don't see Amenti. Now you don't know say not to we make up anything in tea, or I not just sit there because I want for run my mouth, or I not just sit there because I want for make big mouth like my uncle. You don't see now in tea. This now live from Guinea Conakry as plenty salon people wait one for escape pantranganess. Caretaker Bill say no, nobody know the go. From Guinea, anybody want for go pass through we airport. And interestingly, it is scan them. Anybody where they na the social media they make big mouth. Or where they feel say this, it don't do kind something where you know they can consider them in a way. The government, anybody where they talk, then say you undermine them. Anybody where they talk, so you then say you want overthrow them. You know that thing in there. So then people in there then defend them. And defend them. But interestingly, oh we had me and my brother, oh we had me and my brother, oh me had me and my brother, oh me had. You're not gonna wait to make her the dance so me and my brother, oh me had me and my brother, oh me had. Caretaker be on a failure. Na real failure. A real failure. And they look for certain people them. Certain people them. We tell you now the other day say, they want the right side where they make protest on Guinea. Sorry, na Germany. Then they watch them face one by one. As they reach na the airport, then they put them inside Black Maria or then put them inside you sabi now, say then they carry and go. Or they put them inside bus. Stop! Usai, CID. From CID, Babum, Pademba. Now that's not the plan. So you see how we country they run now. If you are police state, nobody no get right for do anything. Nothing like human rights no they exist. The human rights record, of course, we don't see them. We see them from the US, they report on human rights. Well, that is not just the tip of the iceberg. Now, US they do so. You get plenty other things them where they not even touch on. And amongst them, now this. Although in brief, they talk about even that issue of that we border and a bow. We talk about how the last government do very well, then do this, then do that. We see how they hold them. Bo international community hypocrisy no good bo. Una no di see. Una no di yeri. For say wetin ba. Or for say una self depend the deal, the dabaru, the jifanji, rikishi. Bo na take easy no. Open una eye well. But anyway, una not na me less priority international community. No. I can always talk say we were dirty we close now for book and for we safe. You know what that mean? Let we know the above for other people and for settle the problem. We, if we feel say this problem they really wanna we get one great way to for do them for settle the problem. Just 1 year. 2023 election. If you feel say things are hard, not only okay, let we left the angry business because then always the IBAM say na ko. When you say think na ko. Wait, and you are waiting na ko now, inside we country where you say this na Koro, you know what that name mean, So all man just to use the name Koro. Solo left that one day. But let we look at the other parts then. Opposition no get voice. When you want talk, then know what they do. Then they threaten you. Physical one. When you want for score points, but then go personal. So now we government don't turn big time opposition. Now then they rule now then the opposition. Ceiling. Not enough for pass that one day. Because I not see any reason why caretaker BO for take we money, pay transport, eat them, go lead down with them, you go Guinea, just for let it tap in brother and sister them. We want for travel out of the country for go fend the young way out for live their life comfortable one. Now people go begin for say yes, this man signed an agreement for let them bring in young people them back from Germany. But yet still, then they come out and tell we say, na fake news, 9 people in the scatter. Not knowing that, now the government, they propagate fake news past any other entity or sabi. The program now we had, my name na Sembe Pierre, the freedom fighter, my uncle na Marabio. If you just join me inside the program, please hit the like button. That if you just join me, YouTube, Facebook. If you just join me, just hit the like button after the join we in, and then you share the program for we, okay? Please make sure say you left your comments down in the comment section, and please share so other people will know waiting the happen inside we had right now as at the talk. So, well, interestingly, we see something come up na social media. So this thing na him really I want for touch on now. And I really want for let we go inside that particular issue day, small bits. And I go really gladly if they want them where how they call we get medical background, follow the attack with me. If I make any mistake, please wanna correct me right away. Let we see. But I make sure say I do one small research for follow this particular issue. Because we understand say this particular case, explanation with all waiting we see na two different things. Yeah. So waiting I go say, let we can go now inside the ball rolling and let we see how best we can able for do this particular thing. Now we get to let's just make something quicker. Alright, this na Schumann ion, and then last see this other one. I just want to highlight it in so I no go mistake. Victim, please. Okay, victim, and then we get government. Yes, government. Yes, pathologist. Please let's just adjust this thing quick so we not gonna make any mistake whilst we go on. Yeah, whilst we go on, we're not gonna make any mistake. Let's take the pathologist first and lay a tonam. Let's tonam and see say it work fine. Good. So when we come, you is able for see well, yeah. First of all, we go to the first person where not the victim. The victim of this situation, this particular thing where we can talk about. So we find out say something happen, yeah, na Freetown, na one popular hospital. By the way, this now the most trusted private hospital for me, in my opinion. Now the most trusted private hospital. This one of the hospital where me really trust. I really trust this hospital. So one for come see if waiting at the see na reality or not a reality. Yeah. So let we can see most of una good one see am, but in case una not see it, let me go straight now and see waiting they happen. Photo. No, it not come. Let's see. Photo, please come up, please. Please come up. No, he refused to come. All right. Just hold on, please. Let's just get you this photo because I just want for let we able to get myself the basic understanding of waiting we dey try for talk about. Yeah. Okay. Finally, don't come. Now, let we can see this now young sister. I think according to what we understand from the report, the pathologist here or the autopsy result, we understand say she was 30 years. In I mean 30 years of age. This we young sister. Good. Thank you. This now young sister now being 30 years of age. 30 years of age. Now, wetin happen? According to infamble them say this lady then be understand say it get wetin and call sinus. That's now where the nose. Sometimes it block so much that most time you dey see blood dey comot. Please, the medical people them una follow attack and I need for follow una comment them as we dey go. It get medical problem. That na a nose, sinus, right? So this thing the monogram, it go na this million hospital where me trust. I dey still make and so the reason why they talk so and for tomorrow person will say, it been the go day. Yes, I been the go day. It go day and go for do test, then tell and say, okay, yes, this thing then able for work am out and then able for do operation na this a nose. Where na this sinus, yeah. So if that be the case, let we can go inside quick one and manage for do small research for see or let you see how then they do sinus operation. After that, we can go into the autopsy result for see how or waiting then say na the cause for this death. Basically, the family say, it go for go this operation. Now, the other thing go happen. Waiting at the other thing. After we then get anesthetic, it don't go. Then rape him. After that, then strangle him to death. So, the government pathologist don't put in report together. The hospital put in report together with birth and death stamp. Good. So according to the hospital, waiting we understand again, hospital not talk it to, then say light go during the process where they do this sinus operation. So now, if then the autopsy results say, then see different things then by this lady. First of all, let me go and see how then they do operation. If you watch from this picture or this video they show so right now, this na the nose. Yeah, this na the sucker, something where they suck the the liquid where they do the operation, the liquid. Then if you see this other part, you watch on the let me see on the if you turn maybe on the right hand, I don't know from how you watch them, or the left hand, you dey see a be all one something na down there na the camera where then they use for make sure say they see right inside the hole, the nostril, for make damage not go take place. Okay, so this na one way how then they do operation. Basically, wetin that mean? They not wear any machine that you aid. After where they don't give you the anesthetic, you don't get yourself down. All wetin then they do, if you see them puts, I don't know how medically they call them, but basically now something in the prepare you for lay you the blood not go now you different parts them, or let any other thing off for them you naked skin. You understand? So if you watch, then basically they inside the nose, they watch waiting they happen and waiting them for take out, because this person himself they suffer from sinus. See, you see waiting they happen, just small something. No machine no dey under am. The reason why they say this, for let you take note. If light go na machine, sometimes you go want for suffocate and fet. Sometimes that moment say the machine don't hold you bad way, so it go able you go fet there now and it broke parts by you. You do understand? Now reason make they bring this cam small for let you see. No other attachment not there to this person. No other attachments. See the nose? How professional then they do them. When mean say if even light go when then they do this operation, because of the time, sometimes the anesthetic could left you. But apart from that one day, you not go suffer any physical injury from anything. If not to the nose, you go suffer from. If anything ever happen, now inside the nostril. Please, una try forget, understand, una follow me, please. And I know exactly the people where they call to attention. Okay, so let we go. Let's see this other part. If I get people them, will you follow? All right. So basically, this they go. Now, let me see. After this lady, for some time, it go do this particular thing, then it end up for die. According to the hospital, let's go back and find out, let's find this thing for you. According to the hospital, then say light go whilst then they try for do this particular operation. So now this now the reason we make the pikin die. So let me go now and see waiting the hospital then say. Now I need the people when medical somebody for come with me, please. Please now come with me. Now if I hope I can get out right. This now the report where they come out with from the hospital. At the hospital you report this. Good. Then just don't send for me the doctor will do this operation, where they alleged to do this operation and the act in name. Okay? I just don't receive them. So let us go back to the person. Now then say this person here we lost in life named Frederica Ifioma Oruchi. I hope I get that Nigerian pronunciation the well. Yeah. Well, na so na the Dr. Schumann in your own report then say this na a Nigerian of 30 years. Okay, it been tapped na old railway line. And according to them, they say it died out of and maybe this kind wait me no sabi, but basically the joiner pass mark for me. I'm not go able for call that one day. But basically then they try for explain say it died during the process where they do the operation. Okay, so let me come out there now and let me go now to the one where the government pathologist put together. Let me see waiting in say now the cause for this particular incident. Yeah, let me go and see waiting in say now the cause for this particular incident. I will take time for watch them and come out with some things then. from this pathologist, let's go inside there and see. Then say the same name, yes, correct. But here the pathologist say this lady na Sierra Leonean. Okay? But the name we know say na foreign name, that's not too important. The age na the same, the address na the same. Now let we go and see what the pathologist say. By the way, this thing then do the pathologist sign on the 18th of October 2021. Let me see what he say. He say cause of death: blunt force, fractured injuries of the neck. Blunt force, fractured injuries of the neck. You understand what they mean? Eh? He say they use force param, by power, by force. Like where them be the facts for something. So on that moment, the witman them or Englishman will say, then strangle them. That means then squeeze in neck, then suffocate them, and then it go off. Not to just that, then say it will get wound. Yeah. Then say again, it gets physical, severe physical assault. When a manual strangulation, you see what I say? Severe physical assault. That means say they hit them or they fet them. Bone. When they say fet bone to bone, they fet them. And then they do manual strangulation. Then squeeze in neck. Tete, he die. Now so the pathologist in on autopsy results say. Yeah? This not the thing. Then this other part where they say fractured arms. Yes. Then say the wings of I don't get that one. They want incorrect. Then say they bone the whatever these other things there are not able to see. But basically this speaking being get again ulcer, and at the same time it being get like triangle cold, where they can say pneumonia, but some other person can say it don't transform, it turns sinus na the nose. So now the cause now the way make it go, it gets that one day. That's not been true. But the cause of death, then say light go, na social man say, but the pathologist say it different. So now people they say this pikin na kill them. Because of that, then they ask for then do proper investigation into this case so that this young lady could get justice. The reason why I attempt for come up with something like this, I will show you again. Now for let you see say, if light go, no way no day where this young lady for be lost in life through all of them points there. So with the government pathologists don't put together. If only now so we save. Maybe I don't know because we not ever going through them thing there. Sometimes we own different. How then they do the operation? Sometimes na bone to bone. Sometimes they tie the person where they want doing operation. I don't know. But in the case, if not this same way, now they approved way this for do this operation, then indeed the government need for look into this particular issue, serious one, and make sure say the people them or the family, because this is done there already, the family need for get justice for the loss of them pikin. So this now the way how me look am. I am not an expert in this. Me not a pathologist. Me not to how they call am doctor, medical doctor. Me not to investigator, police. I just use me own layman idea for analyze waiting I see what you see on the screen now. Compare to waiting the pathologist, the autopsy reports say. Now only that I've been try for do. Make us see, yes. Let's see waiting few people get for say with regards this particular issue, if any. Let's go up quick one and see if anyone there. There's so many countries. Okay. Let's see. Amina Majid Malik, I'm suffering from... Okay, good. I'm suffering from sinus, but this is one of the surgery I will never do. Okay? Yes, because look how they do them. Myself, when I watch the other part of the video, where for don't make you see inside the nose, how the iron and the ulti they go. Myself not get my watch too much, and I not for being put them up because you know for being get the zeal for watch them. So I decide for take just this for you able for see waiting at the outside how it look like. This one, okay, they ask Igami, now they ask. Okay, let's see. I think I jump. Adama Kamara say, my brother, okay. How are you, Adama? Amina say, she was hit and strangled. Yes, now so the report say. Okay, let's see. Okay, may her soul rest in peace. Okay, yes. Manthos Sise say, we need justice. Saidu Kabo say, but let me ask, the hospital have CCTV camera all over the hospital. Indeed, as I be the hospital, they get them. But if they don't claim say lights been going, the thing happen. Well, let me see what thing they happen. That is why we call on the right people for investigate this particular issue. Yeah. By the way, let's go back. Then say the person will do the operation in name Dr. Reid or Dr. Rad. R-A-I-D. However, Dr. Rad. So now the name that one day we didn't see do the operation where this whole thing happened. Okay, this Amina Majid Malik say based on the report, she was murdered. Period. Exactly. Based on the report, where they own the hospital death certificate and they waiting and cargo not get anything where he do towards that. Yeah. This other one, Lucretia Ban say there is no light. How can they have CCTV camera? Well, that is it. That is it. We go know if lights not they everything happen. Let me go again and see waiting people in the same bottom. Now the my volume they down. No sound. Yes, the how they call them, the operation then they do sound not there, but I feel say my own voice gets sound, right? Let's check me monitor and see. Let's just check my monitor and see. Okay, I get sound. Alright, I get sound. Anyway, let's see. Let's continue for watch. Sad. This is invasive, okay? Let's see within George Orwell say the pathologist report is not complete. There should be fingerprints to establish what really happened, but the report is vague. So I don't know. I wonder if we ever get the pathologist then can do fingerprints at that side there. I'm not even sure. This is not the way how we can just do fingerprints. Then go, they watch the body, examine the body, and maybe then do 1 or 2 inside examination, and that is it. This is not salon for real. Yeah. George. Let me see. Lansana trust the rape. Okay. Let me see. Thank you very much, Lamin. All right. So I think say now the basic this way I will get where myself able for watch and see what thing they happen. But we try to follow this case. Depending if I able for get more information on this, I go bring and come to Una as we get them. So you yourself go able for be part of this and follow. This now basically the pathologist the autopsy results or reports now me watch and then I able for see 1 or 2 things them for see the reason why I come up with this video now for sure say even if lights go, if not so then they do the operation inside the country, then no way, not the way this lady for suffer, then can add thing then they or go that can add with it. Yeah. So now that we basically been try for look at. Anyway, so from that day now, we can go inside another issue. And the issue now where I want for let we go inside now the issue of the angry. As caretaker bill, they say it is feed picking them. And in prefer the ground dry right now, and is soak in the future. Parliament, the speaker and the deputy, where na member of the SLPP, don't come out plain na the well and talk say the way out the angry don't plenty inside the yard, inside we country. Then the afraid make people them not come out na street one day for protest for sake of the way out in Tranga na the country. So let me go quick and listen first of all to caretaker bio, yeah, caretaker bio, as him been first of all they talk about the ground dry and then we mix out with different things them for let you enjoy as you watch. We come back just now after this particular video.
Okay, it's a serious amount water get it. Better of you. See a call go body the met you.
Di be ma ku yi ka le na ma ha le hu.
Ah, nya be jo kuna mia yela. Ma bu na ta nya wo go dri ta pe an.
Na vo lo do gbon.
Ta get ta jipe mpa boy hin. Because ye yi ta for me bobe pide. Ye yi bo to ko wa.
Ne ya va le be le ha fo gi ma.
Nga le ta ngeta da dunya. Wa me bi na ma.
Ya ile te ma gi wa.
Ke be na be ji ba ka te mi gbe uri. Ba na ko nya ri ba ku ja bu ya. Ya wa ku ja bu ro.
Kai na wo ta gena ma mo ye pe ma gege bla to ama. Mo ye na wo.
Ta ni ro na.
Mo jo ko.
Ana de na le abogio.
Oh, ye bo mi na e. Mo ko ma. Ta we ama.
Mo ko ma to ke te pu ma.
Oh.
Na ba le be ba gbo han.
Ba me se ri ta mo bo yi ta ma. Kai bi bo ma.
Some man they grumble the ground dry, but are they soak the ground for the future? Me na a parent. I go prefer me picking suffer now, but me in future better. And me na a parent, me na the father of this nation. Me the ground dry now, but me soak before. For me soak before. Some people that can say, from where mother don't be this, you know, give me this, I not get rest. But I they provide rest and food for the picking the way they go to school. I they pay school fees. I they buy textbook. I they buy teaching and learning materials. We don't buy buses. We don't recruit more teachers. We they do plenty in them.
From Tongo, I they teach the Africa Islamic Union. My name Vandi Malo. They approved me inside 2018, November. Now they approved me. They not give me salary till inside 2019, December. Now they begin give me salary. That is why they begin give me salary. Wait till they do. Now 2 months salary now they give me. Can you imagine? 2 months. But what about the 1 year, 2 months? Wait at the end. Where me money? How money they want her? Do you how big? The one way they don't see they get her. Let them give her. Now money that way belong to we.
I mean, you see this issue where they talk about. Now issue where they born. I mean, it's an unfortunate situation. I'm not even one for the because this not to the thing this will be the expect. Not to the country that will be the expect. This government for their country. Because this government now with the teachers now we fight hard for their kind power. Yes. And when it don't begin disappointment. And what they give
what if you buy what they get? Nothing know the lesson now. We they really suffer. We not give this money and now we money we don't work for it. We not give it. Let us suffer. Not over for suffer. We not give we money. When we money we not give we money. We not give come and say that we not begin to suffer. We say we dey suffer. So my friend, I single parents say, we want you money, we not give we money. We not putting up na line, we come understand. We dey work campaign for una. They let today una dey alone, una dey enjoy, una dey enjoy. We not put line between we una and we. Do ya we not give without your small money. That money then a small money. And then now we have when I pull and give we ya. Do ya want to? We not all that thing. But then the men don't need to complete 1 year.
SPP for like to that way then. Because all the former governments they will pay backlog.
Yeah.
Why not they can pay backlog? The benefits no they can now. The future we are seeing in them picking them and the many around this country. It give me hope for no say the time where some of we don't know then at this world. Salon will be a better place. Where we say Paupa Salon go better, not to forsook the ground now. Now for invest. Anything we get for better, you get for invest in them. You dey put money in them. You dey put time in them. You dey put energy in them. And they assure una the ground will go there because we are not the see who say I want for take salon for make it go. So man, we not get something in pocket. Now we, if we say no more, we mother don't come, then the care rest back gonna house and this gonna house.
What is now abundantly clear is that the 10 years of APC misrule and economic mismanagement has definitely created considerable suffering for the people of this country. From Kamakwie to Pujem, from Kono to Freetown, and everywhere, people are suffering under the weight of corruption and the mismanagement of the All People's Congress. I have seen it at first hand, from Falaba to Kenima and from Kailan to Potloko, the people want change. The people are tired of the suffering of paying for a bag of rice at 200,000 from only 60,000 in 2007. The people want democratic change to end their suffering.
Madabio dia trek out rest na salo if you knock out our people all die with anger. We all die man no pull me safely. This na kwekuma district ya na this stiapu so this ali monte so dia please. Dia the beg you dia cinnamon and me people there area with the suffer out angry madabio bring rest na salon dia the beg you. They are sorry for we if you not sorry for we die all die with anger.
Broke
Banga nene de broke so. Pikina or mama or this point all the crowd sang. They are the begging mother be your face. Money not dead. The ground dry mother be sorry for we. They are the beg you. They are beg sorry for we. We not sorry for we not die and they happen now.
Are they invest in when picking them, all picking them around this country? Because I know say when a future depend on them picking there. Mr. Say future depend on them picking here. The future of Sierra Leone depend on the children of today.
Okay, so interestingly, this not the thing where they happen. This man say in the invest. It means say it put plenty money per them picking there for the tomorrow. Let we look at this. Then picking them from that one where they not grown, we just sit down, where they creep, the way they run small, the way not begin go school, the other one begin go school. Okay. This not the feature them know what they talk about. This not the feature where they refer to. But if angry kill them picking right now, how the future go with it? Hey, when you get full person, when not they think wisely, it's very difficult. You say catch them young, but you allow them for be malnourished. You hear that WFP report where that nurse from that village they talk say the way how malnourished picking they don't now it don't increase. It don't 4 times waiting them be ever they see with malnourished cases. But yet still, this man they tell you say they feed them. I don't know. You know they feed the one the way they go school. You say you don't buy bus for them. Yes, you buy bus. You say you pay the teacher them. And the teacher then they complain so. You say you do other things them. For let picking and get book and other things them. Now buy 1,000 and million and they spend. You say you provide uniform for them. No uniform you don't ever provide. And you in a Kenima back in the talk say, now we uniform them and they, hey Papa Godfather, this man here so in shame force nice sell. Because, okay, wait, I don't understand something. You already watch show right now. You picking, then buy uniform for them, then yeah, menti. Yes, I know. My uncle is not a lie. You lie. If you not take care of the picking them now, wait then they leave. He talk am, listen oh. He say he not the do am for now. He do am for the time where we don't die. We picking them go take over. So then picking also, then they malnourish and then they die. So who's picking them where then go take over? Where go see the bright future? We know say it fine for make provision for tomorrow. But remember say empty bag not the timapo. You know go get the empty bag, you put them, say you expect for it just full up for itself. Look at the top of the video, so we'll begin. The people them then are them buckets of cassava. then the plant. That one in a village, it common. Then say, they not care if rest go past how we don't go up soon. As long as they get in garden and the plant and cassava and they eat. Yes, that's not for you within a village. Remember, say when you plant, you're not even able for sell. Now wait till you eat tomorrow. If you pull it for sale, the next minute you starve. The next minute you starve. The next minute you starve. So what about the one that were inside the capital? They're not a farm. Sign not they follow them farm. What do you expect for like go on? What do you expect? But this man, every other day, they come out with different explanation. They come out with different things then for tell we different ways. But yet still, the thing they tranga again, and again. Okay, so we come to the issue of the walkout on a parliament. But before that one day, let me touch on this other part of the angry. And we are waiting the speaker and the deputy speaker na parliament. The speaker when Abbas Bundu, Sabina, Naked Boy, and Singapore Solomon. Yeah, let me hear waiting themselves been get for say with regards this whole thing where they call angry. How themselves see them. Yeah.
I have taken a closer look at the agreement, and I think it's good in a considerable respect. But I wish to draw the attention of the minister to a burning issue. Mr. Speaker, I wish to state at this point that it is no secret that the prices of goods in Sierra Leone are becoming uncontrollable. The citizens of this nation are crying. The situation has become pitiful. When you go to the markets, the cost of rice, essential goods, is becoming a burden on our people. Mr. Minister, what is the minister doing?
Even the speaker agrees with the deputy speaker.
I really want to believe he speaks the mind of the entire house. He speaks the mind of all of us on this particular burning issue. The skyrocketing prices of essential commodities, including rice, cement, flour, etc.
Okay, so the situation pitiful. It means say it don't sorry pass mark. This not to APC NP talkam, not to NGC C4C talkam. It comes from themselves. Before we begin the program, or when we just begin the program, I tell you say, most of the one them we even vote, we support, we fight, then just they make dry shame, but they no say water don't pass Gary. They no say me uncle no get any idea again how to handle the situation. The only idea we me uncle get right now way how he need for make in savings bump in case anything happen. Remember, Fatima, anything happen, it happen. Anything happen not to just because it happen, but then they put things in place for make sure say when that thing they happen, they are safe. Yeah, as long as they're able to pull them out of the country, anything happen, it happen, then safe. You understand? So this not the situation. The speaker, they get fat salary. The deputy, they get fat salary. But yet still, they know say things they are very difficult at the market. But you get we caretaker where basically they out and about, they make big mouth in different ways them for cover in shame and in dirty clothes. When person the left na water, I like na plastic, you see, or tissue, you see float, it grip am. This man not get any idea. Then God can get an idea. And the only excuse we God get na corona. Now it don't ing param like super glue. Anything happen na him. Anything happen na him. who side we dey go? Trade doctor Olobi dey ask, who side we get for go? Who side we get for go? Where they rebel they can forget. Now Olo do remix ba. Who side we get for go? Who side we get for go? Who side we get for go? Where we go begin eat we self. Remember, inside Liberia, they tell them say people and they eat grass because of survival during the war in Liberia. Those how we don't go right now. It be reach time inside we country during the revo. You dey cook, you not put palm. You go make sure to you get pepper wey go boku for let you at not turn. At least let something go down your belly. If you look right now, now that level we don't go. Can you imagine people and they eat cassava just with ordinary salt? And not being the bill, not to soybean be. Not to soybean the bill, not to soybean tan. But yet still, we see with people and be vexed. Say things be hard. Things been difficult. Things then been they go very high. Caretaker be one of the person them during the last regime when people be they say things hard, he write one longer open letter so that to former caretaker Anes by Kuruma. He write longer letter talk about how they think stronger, how people they really suffer, how they need for doing something. But now na in turn. Now that it don't be in turn, it defend excuses every other day. It defend lies every second. Interestingly, when you watch this man, person where they lie, watch different things in param, in body language, the way how it play with the eye, it not able for watch you directly in the eye. All time it defend something up or the turn for fend outside the talk. All time is stomach. I go do all time. You know, when it say certain words themselves, it gauge for see if people go clap first. If he hear one clap, he charge back. But I'll tell you something. The time where it go one program, people them say no. This way you talk na lie. It go off totally. It run come what they need on the program. You go na the time that they go begin see but I'm not saying that asabian. Now the time that day we go begin do that day. At the end of the day, it go talk like lie and run commodity. But then they get courage for make a lie more. I like that because anytime they lie, then they clap for them. And when they clap for them, it is stupid. It is fool. It is continue for lying. Anyway, I like money. Let's say plenty thank you to Amina Majid Malik. We don't give you $50. $50 na super sticker. Super effective. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Sister Admin. Thank you. God bless you. For what you don't give me small thing, now we pocket. We like that. Thank you. Anyway, if you self want to do that, you can do that on super sticker, super chat. Or you check the description box and check with now with PayPal, yeah? Or you check again at the description if you want to do how you call them? MoneyGram, yeah, transfer, whatever transfer, and do them and send them to the name Fatmata Bangura, okay? And then send the details for we now we number where we can always they put up. Thank you very much. You don't hear waiting the speaker say as caretaker they make bogus life per angry business. Speaker and deputy speaker don't come and tell and say pa then kind boku lie where they pass too much. Things are hard. Things stronger than the country. And now you need to be careful because people them go rise up against you one day because of angry. Remember, hungry man now waiting. Hungry man now waiting. Thank you. Hungry man is an angry man. Until if we reach to that point, say, at the fear, at the pray we know issue because any been my uncle. I would prefer them pull them na the how they call them ballot box. Ballot box I would prefer because the way let's tell you something. The election, and thing that they can go so now. I can't tell you something about the election and the plans for the election. The other time we'll begin for talking about the election. You get certain people and we come out and tell we say no It's too early for begin talk about some of them things, and they now say, okay, no problem, early. No wait. Now, wait till we wait for, don't you see it happen again, and again. We don't see it happen. Okay. So now let me go back na Parliament and see how it been talk after we then be try for make Parliament go agree for the Western area NEC commissioner. Let me go back and see. By the way, this one na courtesy of NCOP. Yeah. Now they been put this video patch and together. Then we put them together. Yeah. So la I just say courtesy of NCOP. Now thank you for wanna be effective for catch up with them kind of things there. Let me listen to how it been talk and waiting have been the different statement that we come out from the different leaders them we work out the time way they want for approve this NEC chairperson for the Western region. We'll come back just now.
Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening to all members of the NCOP family and APC as well. This is the voice of Masoes Kadwas. You can see the members of Parliament. We did from this 9 o'clock within a Parliament for calm debate for a position. And you say that we don't pull one of the key position na NEC when I return officer na Western area. So from this morning within a Parliament for today at least they are able debate against that motion with the president will approve. So that they all don't move out, they don't leave the Parliament because they know favor that nomination. So I make, as you can see, the C4C, the NDC, the other political parties.
Please, audience.
Okay.
Audience from the back.
Please, not quiet, please. This is a very important. This is a very important program where we get tired. We are not quiet. Within a yard, this time.
Commander. Call your name, please, before
the president a yard, do yard. Law strive for law will do something very serious. This now a consortium of 13 political parties that we did a we all then we don't come from this morning up to this 5 or 6 o'clock
and continue to foster the unity of the opposition for the liberation of our people. Because in spite of government's habit of ignoring or disrespecting our views, we are a pillar of democracy, and we shall fight until the tyranny we are living under today is broken. Soon, and very soon, we shall overcome. Long live democracy, long live COP, long live the Republic of Sierra Leone. Thank you.
We have copies.
That you all have had the position of 13 registered political parties in this country that have come together to form a consortium of progressive political parties.
Now leader of the C4C.
Member of Parliamentary.
90 talks so leader of C4C. 90 talks so.
In Kennedy Street, under the C4C political party, I want to use this position to make it categorically clear that C4C as a political party and as a member of the consortium, we strongly stand with the decision of the consortium because we believe that democracy must be respected. Therefore, the nomination and pauper approval of Mrs. Zainab Umumosi as Western Region Commissioner, we resent it, we kick against it, we voted against it, we walked out of the process, we are not part of it, and we want the nation to know that these political parties that came together and formed this consortium, we are totally dissociating ourselves from her approval as the Western Region Commissioner. And there will be some people who may want to allude. So some individuals coming from other quarters that Honorable Emerson and others probably might have supported. But it is clear, and I'll continue to make this clear to the public, that C4C as a political party, we do not recognize the leadership of Honorable Emerson Lamina in Parliament as our leader. The leadership of our party has been changed over a year ago. We have changed the leadership, and the speakership of Parliament is still refusing to honor that decision of our political party. We consider that as an infringement into the internal politics of our party. The speaker has no right to detect who leads our party in Parliament. That one should be made clear. And as a
COVID
small no more, just pull and small.
I think you go there. No, they can tell. I'm Kande Yunkela, leader of the NGC in Parliament. My caucus is totally against this nomination. We've made it clear before this process. We've made it clear during the interview, and we're making it clear today in Parliament. You heard what we said. We stand by it. The process was not correct. The integrity of the person is in question. Some of us, our parties have dealt with her over the last 7 years. So nobody will teach us or try to launder image. We're talking about experience. Going there to settle disputes, observing her manipulations, observing her deliberate delay in acknowledging letters, replying to letters, even manipulating letters. We stand by what we said. It is on record that I supported the NEC commissioner, not so? Everybody saw that. Single-handedly, I stood there to defend. Today, I oppose on moral grounds and grounds of integrity, and I stand by the consortium position. They did their research. Take note, the first time we have seen fast-track clearance of somebody alleged to be corrupt. All this time, no clearance. Suddenly, clearance is given. What is the purpose of fighting corruption? We see other cases where some are dragged for interviews, but suddenly we see clearances given to people. Is that how we fight corruption? So people brandish those letters in Parliament. People should know when you start bad practices, bad precedents are not good for democracy. 10 years from now, somebody will quote the same thing. Of course, we know what consultations means. If people don't understand, they should go back and check the records of Ahmed Tijan Kaba. Ahmed Tijan Kaba consulted in the case of Aka. When he saw that the opposition did not trust Aka, he dropped Aka. He brought Christian atop. That is consultation. Come on. We were all here during the rebel war. When we wanted peace, we know what consultation means. I was in government. So nobody can come and begin to teach us that when they write to you, you are informed. That's consultation. Maybe they didn't go to CKC. Maybe they went to some village school. Consultation means I write to inform you that I have the intention of appointing somebody. Therefore, I need your views. You don't say, I am directed to inform you that it has pleased to appoint. That is not consultation. If people think they're smart, you, the young people, will regret one day when people use their office in Parliament to do laundry now. You violate the...
By saying that I agree totally with Dr. Kande Yunkela, so I will not be repeating most of what he said, but I agree with all what he did say. But I also want to add that the NEC that will be taking us to 2023, as it is, all the 5 or so commissioners are going to be new kids in the block. none of them with experience. We have a new chairman, a new commissioner south, a new commissioner east, and as it is, we have vacant positions in the north and northwest. Now they are attempting to impose a new commissioner again to us in the western area. So it just shows that they have a game plan which we must resist legitimately. We must follow due process to resist illegitimacy. The power way of operating should stop. You are in the chamber today when one of those who insinuated is a beneficiary of the illegal judicial system. As the press statement read, you brought to parliament, not even through a by-election. MPs were illegally removed. They are talking about women. 2 women were removed from parliament. You think you're promoting women? The Honorable Khadija Davis had to run for elections 3 times to ensure her stability in parliament. She won 110, she was petitioned. She won again, a minister destroyed ballot boxes. Elections were cancelled. Then she won again before coming to parliament. Honorable Ariana, she's not in parliament anymore. Where is the double standard coming from? You talk about women and you are punishing women. Like I said, a lot of women have been replaced. Who are they replaced by? Men. So where is the sympathy coming from? The bottom line is, there's a very important point I want to make, and that is to say, we are not under pressure from our political leaders. If we were, our political leaders are rational, they are national, and they think before they act. We sit with them and dialogue. What makes sense, they support us. But if they are convinced and they convince us, we have no option but to work with them. But in this case, it is not just the consortium, the political leaders of the consortium, but even us in parliament, as leaders and members of parliament, are independently convinced that what they did is wrong. So that is why we are with our political leaders in the same journey. We had these same political leaders when we supported the death penalty to be abolished. The same political leaders, we supported Part 4 or 5 of the Public Order Act to be amended. We are with these same leaders when we supported the state of emergency in this country. Why now they are pointing fingers at the leaders? Our leaders are supporting.
All right, so you don't hear it, you don't get the juice. Oh yeah, Parliament hot and a wham. Things really they go on inside Parliament, and things really difficult inside Parliament. The country don't left pan this kind of thing. The ordinary people they cry. The average people, okay, let's put it this other way. The poor people they cry. The average people they cry. They want them again where they look up to again, they cry. How we country don't turn like. Like both some words them. Tyranny, the words them where they use. Instead of them do consultation, we don't see it happen several times. This government say them bank on waiting and call consultation, but they are working in contrary. Waiting I mean, they always do something way totally different. Instead of consultation, then they do impose. Instead of consultation, waiting, imposition. That is, if instead of they ask, then just they tell them, say, we do this thing. Whether you grow or not grow, now your own business down there, we don't do them now. That is not consultation, as you hear from the MP then. That's just pure thing. But not the first time this we don't see them. We don't see them from Naked Boy, how it's like na parliament with the speaker, how he come as speaker na parliament. We see how it's like. We see how it's like with the other MPs them where they remove, not to the first time this is the begin. We see how it's like with other things then. The state of emergency, after we then say, okay, we're go out regulations, where even the parliamentarians themselves they mess up in that area there. Then say we're go out the regulations them. Then Attorney General talk and plain say, and not go there again as long as they don't agree until everything is okay. Let me look at waiting and say. Then they ignore and disrespect their opinion in everything. And waiting we live into, we get a government where you could consider for be a tyrant. The leader of the government is a tyrant. So we run a tyranny state. Whereas the only one set of people get voice, get strength, and get everything for doing what they want to do. That is for sure the pauper. So it's not different, it's not strange from the pauper. There, what in pauper mean? It mean by force. Whether you want them or not, we did one. And we don't see how it happen. We see how it happen for the census. We see how it happen for different things. The way we go to the point say they even fight inside parliament. This now the pauper government we talk about. Let me continue. This woman here, where they say Zainab Mosiri, of course the woman, promotion of woman. But the opposition them get a question about this woman. And waiting at the question, then the question in integrity, then the question in background. Bottom line now, then say this now the first time where then they fastly approve any person. Even when he gets an allegation of corruption over in aid. But yet still, they rush for approval. But not to the first time this. Sometimes they find, I know, now we know more with the people than I will get for so far. But they find sometimes they, when they raw pepper and parliamentarians there. Why I say this? This woman here, we see how it's like. The term where the Minister of Finance now, when you see how in case be happen, Commission of Inquiry say he guilty, he for pay because they find guilty of corruption. He gonna court and appeal because the government advise him for do. When he gonna court, the government get caught. Mark you, the one where be the lead the Commission of Inquiry na been foreigner. Then now he gonna court. The court run by the government. Wetin dem do when the caretaker know say he want to appoint him as minister, then call in case and then vindicate him, then clear in aid very, very fast. Very, very fast. The next day, as he done case so, the next day we hear say they don't appoint her as Minister of Finance. Corrupt person go handle with money business. From the frying pan to the fire. Then say we kakuchwa laki na inside pamambo to the go. Na like this. We country they try to get better thing. Then can bring Alaki back. The cockroach now don't go inside the parliament, but we see how the economy they go into. But yet still, caretaker Bio they tell we say this now the best government we don't ever get inside the country. Alright. Now let me go downside and see what in them political parties they are saying. Then say this then so-called consultation or this kind of tyranny situation we live in so. This kind way out the leg for impose on things them. This nothing where they want for stand against and then go resist that to the best of their ability. We want to see the whether you like her or you don't like him, they don't make him the commissioner of Western Area. This not the government where we get. This not the kind of democracy where we get. Nobody in voice not important. Nobody in opinion not count. Nobody in cry not important, no value. People in the cry, you don't see them for yourself. People in the cry of hunger, caretaker Bio say, no care. Let them cry of hunger now. In a tomorrow and care about. Interestingly, this man very skillful. If you watch, he say it is soak the ground for tomorrow. When mean say you not cry today and tomorrow go better. Guess what they do right now? The way the kind debt, babala debt will depend so right now. Now debt will get for pay 10, 15 years. We mean say all of them debts and they now we in not na power again. We get for the pay am. Not only that, all of them debts and they where we don't they get so even when in not in a power again, we will continue for the pay am. So after it don't come out as caretaker, it means say it not get for care waiting they happen again. It not did again. The one we get for calm, now get for get the blame of anything when they happen. This now we add. Please hit the like button for we. If you know say you appreciate the program, just hit the like button and then you left your comments down in the comment section. Do you not forget to share the program. Thank you very much. The one that we don't share, the one that we don't like, and the one that we don't left in comments. You say if we don't view, but just decide for remain anonymous or decide for abstain from all other activities on the page. We appreciate you come one as well, yeah. If you're new to this channel, please consider for subscribe, as 90% of what we talk about are the thing where the government they do where we feel say wrong, and 10% get for do the opposition and any other business. Yeah. So please hit the like button for we go appreciate that so much. Now, things them they go on now we had really things them really they go on, and how things then they go on now, so things they tranga every day. You know each time when man they worker they talk by himself. Yes, man they worker. If caretaker cannot block airports from people them today because he want catch other he want for catch, it will impose people them. If not to that day, it will kill others or it will kill. If not to that day, it get different things them way go do. Or it decide for call say, the one the way we don't go, let them come back. Tomorrow go look inside the dual citizenship and see waiting italic and waiting na the things them or the implication where this dual citizenship could get. Yeah. Anyway, I think we don't come to the end of the program today. I want to tell you plenty thank you. But remember say this government now, if you watch, yeah, all waiting the apple now for this government now so explanation. When they angry the money waiting and they do and they explain. When things tranga, waiting they happen, then they explain. So time be reach, them been say we been feel say this government here can make something happen. But not knowing that, now the wrong side life now they live soon. They meet the water dirty, that is for sure. But they not wait make it settle, waiting and do. Then jump inside it, then don't dirty and pass. Mark I blame meet them. When I relax and enjoy this, I come back just now.
Papa, you been tell we say that we trust the process, but man, the scholar the progress of the process. Wearing suit and tie, man dirty character. Thief man they all a thief, now the system better. I, whoa, yeah. Papa, you been tell we say make we trust the process, but man the scholar the progress of the process. Wearing suit and tie, man dirty character. Thief man they all a thief, now the system better. I, Rasta man, me know every cock and bull. Me represent green, white and blue. That's what me have to do. Then meet the water dirty, then awake make it settle, and then jump inside, then dirty and more. Thief man they all a thief, now the system better. Salon they go behind. Who that now we go believe, oh. Wrong side life, we dey live so. I say now the cap side life, we dey live, oh. I say now the wrong side life, we dey live so, eh. It's just a cap side life, we dey live now, yeah. Oh now, whoa, yeah. Papa, you been tell we say make we trust the process, but man the scholar the progress of the process. Wearing suit and tie, fantastic character. Thief man they all a thief, now the system better. I, Rasta man, me know every cock and bull. Me represent green, white and blue. That's what me have to do. When I meet the water dirty, you know make it settle, and then you jump inside. You dirty and more. Thief man they all a thief, now the system better. Salon they go behind. Who that now we go believe, oh. Wrong side life we dey live. Sorry say na sana say na sorry, yeah. Wrong side life we dey live so. Why? Oh now. Wrong side life we dey live so. I say na the cap side life we dey live, you know. Yeah, man. Real wrong side life, you know. So frustrating, you know. When you hope say things should be better and then you see some funny, nasty things happening, you know, that continues to render the country backward. It's frustrating. You know, that's why sometimes some of us sing songs of this nature to see how much we can educate the masses and really try to make people have a positive mindset, because sometimes we blame the politicians, but we the people have the problem, because we celebrate the criminals, and when you celebrate criminals, what else do you expect? They reinforce the behavior, they think what they are doing is good, it's legitimate. So we the people sometimes have the problem. We have the problem, you know, we have the problem, and we need to stop celebrating criminals in governance. And until we stop celebrating criminals in governance, we will not come out from this mess up that we are into. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, I think we need for stop for the celebrate criminals in governance. Exactly. Because this is the biggest problem with the season now. If we get wrong side life, turnover life right now, because look at it. In as much as, you know, when they see difficult things, then when they see them the thief, then they do different things, then we still clapping, we still celebrate them. When we see them in the streets, we still Allah and run after them, clap for them, glad for them. But if that man na market go finger pockets just 1,000 euros, then they beat and say they no want for kill him. Say, but when caretaker bill, they alleged a thief 5 billion. All man is still glad for where they see. When they say Fatima not able to account for 30 billion, then still the glad for him. When they see him, they clap for him. Hey, mama, don't come. Hey, me, mama. Hey, God bless him, mama. This time, mama. Hey. And this man, they try for talk. So we are still celebrating criminals in governance. So whose time that system go change? Until we make up we mind. This is why I tell you this just now here. Say this mental slavery. We don't take ourselves, we put ourselves in a small box. We're not able to move out of that day. We just keep ourselves there. And interestingly, the politicians know how to deal with we. They know say when they use tribe, when they use region, or when they use particular, we attach with the fasten. So whatever they want to do, we're not able to do them. We're not able to challenge them. Because quick, as we want for challenge them, say, hey, that end day, I saw them be the door. We are the northerners, we are the southerners, we are the Mende, we are Temne. Until we remove ourselves from this kind of small box. Better not go ever day. And the politicians no want for we avoid them things then they, because then they only survive and either rubbish them through that system day. Now we turn really east not southeasterner. Now we turn northwesterner. Rubbish. Now the potluck they now forget. The bonds don't get. The McKinney don't get. Now na potluck forget. No, now western area forget. Rubbish. Put the person where you feel say they deliver. Not based on region, tribe, or you district, or because we all going at the same school. Rubbish. If we're not done with the system, then they will continue for the cry. And cry like baby. With the cry, they don't use cane power. We don't see them they happen. Right? All man they cry you. Young baby, they cry. Old mommy, old pa, they cry. Middle age, all man they cry. Una let we free we self from this mental slavery. Okay. I don't know who's better what I go use for mental slavery. This kind of way how we don't slave we mind. Yeah? Based on party, based on region, based on ethnic group. Let we avoid them. Let we free we self. Let we get what they call free thinking. Free thinker. Let we become free thinker. Open your mind and see the right thing. I bet you something. If you go now, certain people them, please, I'm not taking personal, but because the government within a power, then they associate them mostly with the southeastern them and the Mende people. Yeah, I go bet you now say certain of them they when you talk to them, they know they ever accept say things difficult. We dey see am, it dey happen. We dey see them on social media, no? They get the bold mind for tell we say this na the best government we don't ever get, and it come up from the highest deceitful mortal man where we get at the land. This na the best government we don't get na the country. Yes, true. The best in terms of criminality. We people them try to be the tell we say, hey, get shame. They say if you not get shame, na problem. Hey, shamelessness, they go with waiting, lies. And when you go with lies, the other part possibly it accompanying, na thief. And when you get all of them things in the other one way they accompanying, now that one for get mind for do anything for maintain that kind of situation in the. If not like watch waiting they happen so. I dey follow the chat them, I dey see people the kidnapping number, kidnapping on it dey happen because people no want for give up on certain things then. So waiting they happen, they need for kidnap certain people them for go do waiting them for do for make them continue for in power. Recently we see you say then do a video, although that not clear, then they allege say Jeep one for catch one belle woman. Can you imagine? The other one we see Usain and Godrich where they say this man one for go catch his pikin and beat him. This other one where they say this person chook this. This other one where they say he take this bobo, he go tie him na bush, pass by God and blessing, na he make one other woman go lose some weight, make it able for calm na tongue. But still, una watch you. Upon all waiting they go on so. Upon all waiting they go on so. The police still don't come out and tell we say all of them think they are some insinuation, not just allegation, not just make up things then. Now let we look how it go. The issue will come out broad daylight. Now that part so school. Where this person connive with teachers them for make them go able do saga with people picking them when no one they do mommy enter the business. This case come then can't go na police. Police not do nothing to that case day. Because then call names them day. And one of the top name we they call na JJ Blood. Okay, sorry. JJ Safa. Something you not go understand how they talk. Now one of the top name. Police say nothing no dey. The only thing we make them charge the person where then the point finger pan because then say police say he go fetch the principal back. Now the only charge and the way they game. The police instead they try for the defend and try for interpret, waiting at sacrifice, waiting at this and waiting at that, or ritual. The police wait for do investigation and then do it in them for do. Instead, they can't defend the different words the way people they use. That pastor come out and say, them picking, don't lost almost days, they're not able for Siam. Police not do nothing. Then go fend that picking under that bridge in a Brookfields, old railway line. Where it day off of that side, rain no come, water no come, then go fend that under there, it don't die. Police go take him. Nothing not come up behind that. All of the allegations them we get for do it police case or kidnapping, my brother and sister then tell we who's one you don't ever hear say them charged to court. None. So now the police, instead of protecting the lives and properties of people, we know what they are capable of doing. Then they now for destroy the things them waiting for protect. And when they no say anybody in name call when a big name, they not get anything for do, then go just find one kind way for play with the case. They no say when they charge that person there with assault, yeah, people their attention go commodity. And we still say the comrade and say they no get money for go fetch this case na court because always thing they don't begin say they don't send the file for let them go interpret them to the how you call them I just don't forget how they call them. For let them go interpret them for see if they go able for prosecute that case to go court. Almost how long it don't take so? Now 1 month to come so nothing no yeah. Nothing. Anything we get for link with this government, nothing come bende above case. Salon problem big. Salon problem wide. Salon problem is unimaginable. Anything we know they happen other side, a common for happen inside we yard. It just common for happen inside we yard. So anyway, I think say I go wrap up the program now and tell you plenty thank you for where you don't take your time in joining me inside the program today. Plenty thank you for where you don't share. Please continue for share. Thank you for where you don't like. If you don't like it, please like. Thank you for where you don't leave a comment. Thank you very much. We appreciate una so much for una time, for the with we, for una don't born una credit them for watching. Please, if you appreciate the program, please hit for with the like button. Just give me 200 likes before I take me leave. Yeah, 200 likes. I go appreciate you so much. Thank you very much. Just give me 200 likes. Thank you very much. I appreciate you so much. Well, my name is Sembepe, the freedom fighter. On behalf of the team, I want to tell you plenty thank you one more time. And say God bless we all. God bless we country Sierra Leone, where we can call Riyadh. Because one thing we are know now, as far as waiting to happen inside the country, na so nasty. Until we meet again, get yourself a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night.
Banga. I'm in the building. Man fed up, man. They make mumu talk. Pull up the tune. The lighting system so nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
It's so nasty. The water system it just the nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
That's so nasty. Just the passage bad up and nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
And the real nasty. See we sweet salon just the nasty. It's sorry. To not make one nasty. To start with salon so nasty. So nasty. This president's government is over nasty. What's in a nasty? Check with Parliament if you see nasty. Always then talk at nasty. We ministers now them body nasty. For shots, call them papa nasty. Judicial system is smelling nasty. Now so nasty. Anti-corruption, them fake and nasty. They make sabi but nasty. We police and soldier, they're all sorry. Cause the system nasty. We footballers, they're over sorry. Cause SLFA nasty. The lighting system so nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
It's so nasty. The water system it just the nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
That's so nasty. Just the passage bad up and nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
And the real nasty. See we sweet salon just the nasty. It's sorry. Do not make one nasty. Entertainers, they not take we serious. That make we more nasty. Medical facility, it's too rotten. See people they die nasty. Politics that the original nasty. We make salon down nasty. Free education, mommy I not see nothing. Planning just the nasty. Some drivers themselves just too nasty. Mexicans for business nasty. See for itself on the most salon sorry. Agri they kill we nasty. Perspective that they cut see up and nasty. Salon just the nasty. Nako fact, no one like corona don't save. Just they eat corona money pa nasty. The advantage that we can't get it too nasty. You know who that na me pa nasty. The Wataki system it just a nasty. The youth then don't against with the nasty. With traffic wording then too sorry. The shop tickets pa nasty. Salon is sorry, until just a nasty. With sweet salon just a nasty. The lighting system so nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
It's so nasty. The water system it just a nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
That's so nasty. Just the passage bad up and nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
And the real nasty. See we sweet salon just a nasty. It's sorry. Do not make one nasty. The country add up make all man nasty. Them only man add up nasty. All man they grumble. Say salon nasty. Salon is full of nasty. Some journalists themselves too nasty. They spread this way nasty. Salon man in bad that's too nasty. They hate we self for nasty. 2020 ski kasi nasty. Where Salon get for nasty. Papa God na everything do ya save we. Save we from this nasty. Men the man fetch simini man fetch men the man. Salon na tribal nasty. You span then this gun like which gun? That one a danger nasty. Me I don't talk down, I fed up with the nasty. The corona nasty. Na eastern na de una can beat me. Una can beat me for me nasty. The lighting system so nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
It's so nasty. The water system it just the nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
That's so nasty. Just the passage pad up and nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
And the real nasty. See we sweet salon just the nasty. It's sorry. To not make one nasty. The lighting system so nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
It's so nasty. The water system it just the nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
That's so nasty. Just the passage pad up and nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
And the real nasty. See we sweet salon just the nasty. It's sorry. To not make one nasty.
Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button, and then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. It don't done. It no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for we don help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you.